Hello guys, this is Spicy. Welcome back to another episode of GUNPLA review. Today we are gonna check out some of these 90s, 1999 no-grade GUNPLA kits from Turn A Gundam. Obviously, when it comes to high grade, this series doesn't get any love whatsoever. There has not been a line for Turn A, and the only mobile suit that they revive in the high grade CC line, which is one kit, and it's part of HGCC. That's a Turn A Gundam. Now, my friend did send me his Turn A Gundam. It's in the mail, so once I get it, I'll probably do another video about it. But anyway, let's go ahead and take a look at this kit. This kit was released in 1999, and well, it's a no-grade kit, so really not much in terms of detail and articulation. But so anyway, let's go ahead and take a look at the box real quick. Obviously, 1999, made in Japan. Here we have, oh, check it out. The age restriction here says ages 15 and up. So yeah, 20 years ago, you had to be older to build GUNPLA. Nowadays, the recommended age is only 8 years old. Oh, wait a minute. Even on Bluefin's label, it says for ages 15 and up. So what's it gonna be, Bandai? It said ages 15 and up for North America, or it said age 8 and up in Japan. See, look at this. Let's take a look at the box real quick, right? It's on the Bluefin's warning label, it says ages 15 and up. And on the Japanese warning label, it says ages 8 and up. So either we're idiots or something weird is going on. Anyway, yeah, that's just something that I find very interesting. But here we have the instruction manual for the mobile Turn X, and here we have the back. Obviously, no color separation whatsoever. You had to paint in everything if you wanted to look anything like this, and the articulation is super limited. But at least it's better than the 80s kit where you had to glue everything, and the articulation is even worse, and the surface details are laughable. But anyway, it's been 20 years, stuff only gets better and better. It's hard to imagine. Well, I guess it's not really hard to imagine. 20 years, we went from this to this. So let's just let that sink in. This is 2018. This is 1999. So yeah. There's probably more parts in the arm of the Moon Gundam than there is in the entire parts catalog for the whole entire kit here. So just let's think about that. Alright, anyway, let's put this guy away and not talk about him ever again. So here we go. Let's take a look at the Turn A. Obviously, I didn't put any effort into this kit because, yeah, I was supposed to work on it a couple months ago, but I didn't have the time. And yeah, I wasn't actually in the process of mixing paint so I can paint these parts, but that never happened. So yeah, this is like one of the few projects that I actually abandoned. And why is that? Because I really wanted Bandai to make a revive version of the Turn X. Maybe, just maybe, we might see one in 2019 to celebrate its 20-year anniversary of Turn A Gundam. I have a very I don't know. I just think there's gonna be something involving the Turn X in 2019. So anyway, for equipments, obviously we got these two. We got I guess a bazooka or something. And it's funny. I don't know why Bandai always have to call these things bazookas. You know what a bazooka is? It's a music instrument. So yeah, I think in the 1930s, some American comedian decided to call the rocket launcher a bazooka, and somehow that stick. So ever since then, people are calling rocket launchers bazookas. It was very weird, especially if you're not from this country. Yeah, it's you know, like whenever people talk about bazookas, you're just getting very confused. It's like, what? Why would a soldier bring a music instrument into battle? But anyway, that's what it is. Articulation super limited. I mean, we got this feet joint here. It's not even really, it's just a hinge. And then we have a single bent knee right here. Some feet articulation. This thing is actually connected via polycap. And we got the hip joint here, which they never, they carry on this technology for at least another 10 years until they decided to give us universal joints for the hips. And then we have the waist articulation. Surprisingly, this two-section waist is actually quite advanced, because there are kits that were made in 2008 or 2009 that doesn't have the diaphragm joint, or that joint right there. So kind of surprised, but not really. And arm is obviously on the peg system right here. I think this technology were pretty popular up until 2010, where they decided to create a new kind of technology with the swing out polycap with the ball joint that goes into the polycap. Those are actually a lot better. Single bend elbow, and then we got the rubberized hands. So yeah, these hands are very popular. This whole entire thing is just a rubber piece. So, and basically, it doesn't matter what kit, or you know, they're not really going for realism. They just stick these kind of hand onto every kit. Basically, they're universal. So it doesn't matter if it's like HGUC or, well, I mean, it's like Universal Century, Gundam Wing. They all have the same hands, which is kind of ridiculous and lazy. And we got this backpack here that's connected via this peg system to the polycap. So yeah, you know, polycap system is still very popular up until Moon Gundam, which has no polycaps. So yeah, it's been a long ride, and I think things are only gonna get better. So hopefully we'll see a revived version of this guy in 2019. And I think that's pretty much it. I mean, all these details are done with panel lining. And I didn't really do a good job on the panel lining. I just I just kind of like put it there just to do my review on this kit, because I know something's going to happen in 2019 and we're going to probably get a revived version of this kit. So we can forget about this one. And next up we have the Mobile Sumo. I don't have the instruction. I think I lent it to a friend, and I'll probably never get it back again. So here we have the Mobile Sumo. This one I actually put in a lot of effort. I painted the cockpit. I painted in the joints right there. You know, I went to town with this kit. I actually painted the whole back section, the feet, and also these parts here on the shoulders right there, and these right here. So yeah, also painted the beam rifle, also painted in these hands. So yeah, looking pretty nice. I do like the way this thing turned out, looking pretty sweet. Articulation once again is very limited. We got the ball joint that goes into this polycap right here for the feet, and then technically this is supposed to be a double jointed knee, but it's more like multi-segmented knee. But yeah, doesn't really do anything. And then we have the articulation, ball joint to the polycap, waist articulation right there. There's no diaphragm joint for this one. The head is also on the polycap, and basically all you can do is rotate around because this thing is just too bulky. Once again, we got the ball joint to the polycap system. Stick that in. The arm can surprisingly almost go perpendicular. We got the bicep swivel, and then we got the polycap style hand. These are the large style hands, which is pretty cool. And then it's got a shield right here, and we got a beam rifle. A shield can also be plugged in right here in this hole. Just swap it around. But yeah, I definitely like the Mobile Sumo a little bit more than the Turn X, just because I don't know. Do you think we're gonna get a revived version of the Mobile Sumo in 2019? it's quite possible. Quite possibly they're already working on it. But anyway, that's pretty much it for this video. Let me know what you guys think about these no grade kits from the 90s. And, you know, what do you guys think about Gunpla? You know, 20 years from this to that. And, you know, I might try to get a hold of some really old 80s Gunpla and then compare to this guy. It's just going to be laughable. So, yeah. I don't know. I can't imagine, you know, what Gunpla is going to look like in another 10 years. Hopefully I'll see you guys in 10 years. And we'll still be doing this on this channel. Thanks for watching.